And this is the best tasting, no calorie sweetener that exists on the market today. If you love sugar, but you know you shouldn't, if you're trying to steer away from it, but you've tried all these other different options and you don't like the way they taste, you have to try this. Since it launched, as you would imagine, it's become a massive hit because it's clean and smooth, sugar-like taste. Andrew, all natural and all brilliant.
Well, it's a product that it seems new, but I think we've now introduced it about a decade ago. And it's a product that I've said for a decade, and the reviews validate it because the reviews say exactly the same thing. They say it in a little bit different way. They say, frankly, that they didn't believe me, that I make good vitamins is what they were saying, but chocolate, why would his chocolate be good? And that they're a chocolate lover, and they really know the best and the finest chocolate. And lo and behold, you read the reviews, and the reviews talk about the fact that this is the best dark chocolate anyone's ever tasted, or the best dark chocolate, or the best chocolate, period, that anyone's tasted. And it ought to be, because we simply selected the best organic fair trade chocolate in the world, which happens to come from South and Central America. I find African and Asian chocolate, dark chocolate, is more bitter, and it really doesn't serve the American palate. So we picked a chocolate that Americans are going to like. I'm a milk chocolate guy. I don't want a bitter chocolate. I want a rich experience, but not a bitter experience. We then added an ingredient that lowers total and LDL cholesterol, a natural ingredient, again, thanks to Mother Nature. But that ingredient that lowers total and LDL, lowers bad cholesterol, improves your bad cholesterol, that ingredient behaves just like milk fat. And what's so important about milk fat? Milk fat is what makes milk chocolate so creamy and melt in your mouth delicious. So our dark chocolate, with its rich dark chocolate taste, with all its rich protection, it just makes it like it's literally the best chocolate in the world.
And Andrew, we'll do an even bigger, deeper dive into Choco Nouveau in a couple moments.
We're not there yet?
We're nowhere nearly there. We're so close to being there. Just to highlight for a second more on Sucress as well, because this is really, I always reference here at HSN, the guest services area, when people come in and they make themselves a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, the one thing that we have is, of course, an abundance of Sucress. Well, the day starts out with an abundance of Sucress, but by the end of the night, handfuls of sachets of Sucress have been taken, because when somebody tries this as that all-natural alternative sweetener, they go crazy for it. It really is a wonderful discovery.
It's our unique natural stevia sweetener. I was never a big fan of stevia.
Right.
I loved the fact that stevia was natural, but I didn't like the way it tasted. But it took some work, but our stevia now, if you taste this product and if you look at the reviews, this is another product, about 90% five-star reviews, about 95% or so positive reviews, that it's a product that delivers the sweetness you want without that metallic or funny aftertaste. A packet would probably work for at least 2 or 3 cups of coffee, depending on the sweetness intensity that you would like. But it's 0 calories, plus it's the only truly sugar-free sweetener in the world. And you're probably thinking, he's crazy. There's all sorts of artificial sweeteners that are sugar-free. Yes, all of those artificial sweeteners contain some form of sugar and carbohydrate in the packet. They're allowed to put at least a gram, 4 calories of sugar in there, and not declare it. It's still sugar-free. It's just a legal loophole. But our product, even though we could do that too, we don't do that. We put a wonderful amino acid. Amino acids are what make up protein. We put a wonderful amino acid in it, glycine, that has an incredible sweet flavor that enhances the stevia's flavor. But glycine is an amino acid that also helps to support healthy blood sugar metabolism. So how perfect is that? It contains no sugar. It's entirely natural. And the amino acid we use in place of sugar or carbohydrate, that amino acid also enhances your body's own ability to support healthy blood sugar. So it truly is the perfect sweetener, both from the standpoint of taste and flavor and expense. It's economical, but it's highly concentrated, but also in terms of supporting your good health when it comes to how your